Hi, I'm Jessica Bruner. I'm an independent Norwex consultant, and I'm excited to tell you about our EnviroCloth and do our famous chicken demo. You may have heard about this, you may have never heard about this, but if you're new to Norwex, let me explain a little bit about this amazing cloth. So this is our EnviroCloth. It's labeled here, and this also doubles as a hanging tag, which I'll explain about in just a second. So our EnviroCloth is much different. It is microfiber, but it's much different than any other microfiber you're going to see on the market. So our microfiber is about 1/200th of a human hair diameter, which is insane to think about, like just mind-boggling. And most other microfibers are at least 1/6 to 1/60th of a human hair diameter, so it's definitely not as fine. And those microfibers actually grab onto things and then hang on to them, which allows us to tell you that this will actually remove 99% of bacteria from a surface when you use the proper care and instructions. That's kind of crazy. So if you look at those disinfecting wipes that you're sitting back at your house, look at the back of the bottle and it will say, yes, it will kill 99% of bacteria, but that's only if you leave the surface visibly wet for about 5 to 10 minutes, which doesn't happen with a wipe. And then you're actually supposed to rinse the surface afterwards, and that doesn't happen either. So you're leaving a toxic residue and not even killing all of the germs. These also have silver in them, and it's micro silver, our backlock technology, and that means that it's not going to wear out of your cloth, unlike some other silvers that may be in some cloths. Those will actually wear out of your cloth, whereas ours will not. So what you want to do is when you're using it, you can rinse it as you go, use it, rinse it, use it, rinse it, and then when you're done, give it a really good rinse, agitate it a little bit, and then you hang it to dry. And what's going to happen is normally you would have maybe a little bit of bacteria left in the cloth, just a little bit, but then that bacteria will normally just replicate, and then it's just gross and stinky by the next day because now your cloth is full of bacteria. Where ours, that silver will actually go to work on the remaining bacteria that might be in the cloth, so you don't get stinky cloths, and it means you launder them a lot less, which is amazing, and I'm all for that. So here is our raw chicken, you gross. And this is our ProClean test swab. And this tests for protein left on the surface. And the reason we test for that is because it's one of the hardest substances to remove. So if you're removing protein from the surface, you're doing pretty good. And then this is our answer key right here. So green is great. These are not good. So I'm going to fold this way so you can see I'm using the same surface of the cloth. And then I'm going to take this nasty, raw, juicy chicken and I'm going to smear it right here. So we're going to leave that over here. And you can see there that it's nice and juicy. Get some light on there. There you go. So nice and juicy. I'm going to take this and I'm going to do actually our just one swipe wipe to show you that this is actually going to be amazing. Okay. Now I'm going to take this swab and we're going to swab this, oops, very well. And I'm going to click the solution and you can see that that is a nice pretty green right there. Okay, I'm going to leave this right here for you to see, and I'm going to take this chicken juice smeared cloth and smear it all over my clean area, which normally you would not do with any cloth. So now I have this, and this is going to show that our microfiber not only cleans that area, but it's going to trap that bacteria and grime and nastiness that it picked up. So we're going to swab this really well and show that, hey, look at that. We're going to tap it really, really well and show that it is still green. Now, here's where the skeptics, if you're a skeptic like me, you're like, ah, well, that was a nice trick, but apparently it just turns green and then stays green. So this is where our raw chicken comes back into play, and you just touch this. Remember, chicken's a protein, right? You just touch this and look at that. It is immediately turning purple. Gross. Absolutely disgusting. Yep. Definitely don't want that. So that is our famous chicken demo and our lovely EnviroCloth. If you have any questions, let me know. I am so excited, and thank you so much for watching.